Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser DLC. In yesterday's video, we did manage to disrupt the Canary operations in the Deep Roads, and now we are back in the Winter Palace once again, where we are going to check in with our companions and re-explore a little bit to see if there's any new Codex entries or entries of some kind or conversations of some kind. I'll no doubt compile them all together in case anything should happen, just so it's a little bit more concise and less of me running around trying to find people. And we're going to do all that before we go off to look for Viddasala through alluvians, provided it doesn't take all day today, which hopefully it won't. So I know there is one thing to read right over here, which is why I am right over here to start this video. And the thing to read says, barrel removal. Barrels of Gatlock have been removed from every wing of the palace. The majority were placed at structural weak points, setting off the charges at a time when the palace was almost fully occupied, as it is expected to be during the last days of the Exalted Council. Could have ended in as many casualties from falling masonry as explosives. All available agents are making constant sweeps of the palace to ensure no barrel is missed and that the Canary attempts no further infiltration.
The guardian spirit stayed, not bound, but biding, because he asked. He knows how to speak, so spirits listen. His friend had to die because he thought they were people. A slow arrow breaks in the sad wolf's jaws. He did not want a body, but she asked him to come. He left a scar when he burned her off his face. Her name is different now. Victoria. The old name slips away further each time. She's glad you're here. He broke the dreams to stop the old dreams from waking. The wolf chews its leg off to escape the trap. Rainier, Rainier, Rainier. It still hurts, but you helped make it better. He can mend it now. The spirits have fled, flying, fluttering, fast to the farthest fade. They're afraid of the veil tearing again.
Canary first, mix with elves, add dwarfs. Ugh, doesn't anyone drink their booze one at a time anymore? And the elves here are still squirrely.
Hey, boss.
Can you tell me about these Canary, Bull?
What can you tell me about the Canary we're dealing with? These aren't Ben Hasrath. They're specialists, working for a Viddasala. Ben Hasrath handle normal security. The Viddasala's people focus entirely on magic. They find it, they study it, they neutralize it. And they must be desperate if they're using alluvians. I'd expect them to shatter any mirror they find.
Paper Dog, a collection of letters, invitations, urgent messages, and other sundry papers, all addressed to the Viscount of Kirkwall. Someone has folded them into the shape of a Mabari sticking out its tongue.
The Canary will feel the loss of their lyrium. It is not an easy commodity to come by. You've done well. The Exalted Council, meanwhile, has deadlocked.
Okay, is that good or bad?
Does that help us or not?
It is dangerous, yet also an opportunity. You will be called in soon. Move boldly and swiftly, and you may decide the outcome. You are their equal here, Inquisitor. It is time we reminded them of it.
I knew it was foolish to hope the Exalted Council would go smoothly.
Still think we should disband? It could be worse. What are the consequences? Yeah, do you still think we should disband?
Has all this chaos changed your mind about the future?
If anything, the Exalted Council has me more convinced. We would be better able to fight the Canary if diplomats weren't slowing us down.
This time of year, it'll be difficult to find a caravan to go all the way back home. Maybe a sea voyage. I could get captured by burly Canary pirates. That would be fun.
Licentious gossip, notes carried back and forth by runners covered in different handwritings.
Of course.
Have you seen that magnificent creature by the gazebo? Such a powerful frame, and he struts about. It's so charming, seeing him behave as if he owned the place. The commander's new dog is precious as well. It's the lovely Lady Pentagast. That's caught my fancy. Make her those eyes. Does she ever cast them your way? As if fate would be so kind. Letter to R.L. Tegan. R.L. Tegan, I spoke with relatives on the Orlesian side of my
All is
family,
well?
and they also don't know why the Inquisition's guards are suddenly everywhere. Everyone is nervous. Maybe now the Winter Palace won't be so sanguine about the Inquisition's forces at this council or the standing army to the east. They did say Adar looks preoccupied. He has certainly spent enough time locked up with his advisors. Everyone's waiting to see what will come. Van Wharton. Wager notes carried back and forth by runners covered in different handwriting. If so many royals weren't in jeopardy, Leonard, I'd say we should let the Chevaliers throw the Inquisition out of the Winter Palace. We're in accord. Their puffed up soldiers are everywhere. One challenged me at the gate because the fool confused my house's mask with a family not even invited. Well, why do they think they are in charge if they can't master even basic courtesies? Disgusting. I caught an Inquisition soldier and a palace guard in a fistfight. What happened? I stopped the fight, of course. We don't need this exalted council further out of hand. A terrible thought occurs. What if nothing gets decided? What happens to our wager, gentlemen? Maker forbid, if that comes to pass, we can give the royals to that farm your sister runs for retired chargers, Leonard. At least the old war horses won't be left out in the cold. And I believe that covers all my check-ins with my companions and advisors and re-exploring everywhere and picking up any new Codex entries or the like. So we are going to head off to look for Viddasala through this only alluvium that is active and see what happens. Okay, let's bring Varric this time, and we'll bring... Oh, Thom Rainier, that reminds me. I was going through inventory and I noticed that he's not going by, well, he obviously isn't going by Blackwall anymore. That's what they said earlier. But even in like my, my party selection screen and even in my inventory screen and the like, he's going by Thom Rainier, which is interesting. I would have thought they would have changed the card, but I guess not. But we'll bring Vivienne as well, and off we go. I saw another new path pop up over there, but let's do our normal exploring. Maybe there'll be something over here, or is it still just the guy in the top hat? It's so random. I totally feel like that means something, but I don't know what it means. Let's go down here and no doubt make another comment about how it doesn't work, right? No comment this time? Okay, that's fine. It's like creaking or something. And, let's go this way. I want to recheck all the areas I've been to before, just in case, because even the Winter Palace, things are just new Codex entries or new notes are just popping up. Can I go in these again? I can. I don't think I need to, but I can try that another day, maybe. I can go in them. That's so weird. I thought I couldn't last time, but maybe that's just me. So, oh look. There they go.
What's that?
I don't know. Well, I know this one goes to the deep roads, I think. Let's go back up here and see if there's anything new here. I wonder what the little orange things mean. Nothing new here to click on. It's got a hand on it. Oh, there's another one. Discharge.
So that's how the Canary moved the paths.
That's a handy little trick.
Oh. That's new. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I actually don't like this at all. But up we go now, I guess? How do I get back? Crap. I'll worry about it later, as usual. Well, this is definitely not where I'm supposed to be going, so we're doing good then. We'll go in here and see what happens.
Not quite where we wanted to go, but still, not bad.
Is this Skyhold? I mean, that's my throne. Huh. Moldy journal. Mold and rot have eaten most of the pages of these books. The remaining vellum is covered in spiky handwriting with spelling that is both either archaic, wildly idiosyncratic, or both. Saw yet cross from the Volca, that which draggeth souls down to Yet's larder in the brine dark. His beast preyeth on humble wits and gold sworn even, and the tower's keeper declares, I will rest here if if Ute would ease me. The elven which pulled me grip up from my end. Kens he is last of his kind. I made it known elven lives south-like, but he says Ute would not be as Ute was, and I said that's ever true, and he laughed lark-light. Come dark, he showed me a mirror deep strange, an alluvian, sworn to been in his family for ... Okay. And maybe I can loot. There we go. Bait touch silverite, and let's save. Because every time I click on one of these chests, demons pop up.
Demons, do not hesitate.
Oh, Revenant.
Wasn't planning on it.
Climate, Blackwall. Okay. What are Revenants allergic to again? Fire vulnerability, no cold. Okay, great. Brought Vivienne. She's gonna bring nothing but cold spells. Let's do one of these. Wow. These guys are gonna take a while. Not gonna lie. At least they're both standing close together, so my fire spells can hit both of them sometimes. If only they were allergic to ice. You guys better give me some nice purple. Just saying. Yeah, one is dead, and the other went with him really quickly, actually. Not so bad. Ooh, 2 things to loot. Art, do I really need these anymore? I don't think I have anywhere to go research this stuff. And bind that guides. Crit chance. Well, I will put it on. Movement speed is increased. Notes on methods of enchantment. Notes on the 3rd attempt. 2 enchantments whose matrices should have meshed caught. The combustion caused such damage it broke several previously forged pieces. There is now a resonance between them, however, and light on my thoughts. An enchantment linked in tandem as the neck turns the head or the wrist twists the hand. None of this stuff makes sense, but let me put on this piece of gear. All right, well, gear is on, and I apparently have lost a ring somewhere, but it's fine. I'm sure I'll be okay. We're on normal, not like nightmare difficulty. But now I need to figure out how I'm getting back over there. That's the tricky part. Does the road just... Okay, the road just forms again. This is so creepy to me. I don't know why. It just really is. What happens if, like, you, like, jump or something? Okay, back on track. Let's follow this area up here to where the Canary were running. Oh, look, there's another one over here. Can this take me somewhere else too? Oh, maybe it goes up here to this one. I mean, this is the kind of magic where you just have to just trust that it's gonna work. And hope nothing bad happens. Okay. All right, let's save again. And in we go.
Not precisely where we intended to go, darling, but still an amusing diversion.
Yes, now I am in an ancient jail. I wonder where I was the last time. I can't remember if I looked. All right, let's see. What prizes shall we find in here? Fade touch, Neverite, and crumpled page. This note is written in an unknown language, but the portly figure at the bottom with a ring of keys and an unflattering scowl is likely a jailer who once walked these flagstones. He's been drawn cross-eyed with wiggly lines radiating from his backside. Lovely. Okay. All right. Can any of these be unlocked before we click on the chest that's likely to draw demons? No.
Demons. They'll not get through me.
Well, you go get him then, sir. Go on. Off you go. Greater terrors are spirit vulnerability, okay, but frost is okay too, so we'll just do a little bit of everything. Why are we moving so slow? Let me get away from him a little bit. Okay. Give the little baby corpses and then, oh no, dang it. Every time. Pure spirit essence. And the skin that stalks. Huh. Notes on methods of enchantment. Notes on the 4th attempt. The weave goes smoothly. Bound tighter between many items. The stress on the energy produces finer results than a singular enchantment. Using up the last of the stock was well worth it, as I explained to it as a courtesy before the final work began. Adjustments to the underlay were a great success and will allow the recipe to be made with material taken from lesser animals if the need arises. Below the letters, possibly in lieu of a signature, is the stamp of a stylized hollowhead. Taken together, diagrams and ratios. What was the name of this armor? The skin that... Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I'm not going to let Varric wear it. But that's kind of awesome looking. Let me see what it looks like on Vivienne, on a girl. Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool. I like the whole one-armed kind of like look, but I wish there was something over here. If not covered, just some sort of protective gear. But anyway, that's not bad. Is that part of a set bonus too? Armor, the skin that stalks. Oh, it's the 4th piece. Oh. It is better than what I'm wearing, but I can't equip it? Really? I thought it was medium armor. I mean, I look kind of ridiculous, but it's weird. When I put it on, it's not highlighted anymore that all of them are active, but when I take it off, it does highlight them that they will all be active. So I get all 4 tier set bonuses. So we'll wear this and see if it's any better. I can't imagine how it's gonna be, but we can run around like this for a little while. Okay, where was the exit? Okay, here is the exit out. I don't know, I just don't feel like it's very Theron. I don't know, it kind of is, maybe. I don't know. We'll give it the rest of today and see if it grows on me. Okay, now we're back on track, maybe. So where are we gonna go this time? Oh, look, it's a library. I love libraries.
An alluvion marked by a bookshelf. This should be it.
Right. Let's get some answers from the Viddasala.
Okay, but there's things to click on first. Book in the Crossroads. A book from the Crossroads. Its pages are filled with numbers and letters splattered around the page in random order. Like writing in a dream, every other book on its shelf is filled with the same nonsense script. In certain lights, the letters appear to shift slightly out of the corner of the eye. Okay. Oh, and then there's also one more. Communal journal. This slim journal was tucked into a bookshelf in the Crossroads as if left for someone to find. Each entry is in a different hand. I've dropped rocks off a dozen ledges. I've not heard one hit the bottom. This place has no bottom, but do not be here if you have no tasks here. An entry in Quinlet follows. Emmett missed the rendezvous. He said he was scouting the lower ledges on orders. Another entry in Quinlet follows. Understood, no one's to go near that mirror. Oh, and another one? Oh, there's another one. Map of the Crossroads. This unsigned note was tucked into a bookshelf, left for someone to find. Do not stray from the marked paths. There are many mirrors. Some lead to danger. Do not linger longer than you must. At the bottom is a crude map of floating islands, some of which seem impossible to reach. This place is awesome, yet scary, but awesome. Anyway, save and see where we're going now. It's kind of exciting. Somewhere new every time.
Is this some sort of old elven library?
There are traces of some ancient magical catastrophe in the air.
Let's hope we can track down the Viddasala in all this.
Yeah, I love libraries. This is so awesome. Dithara, Signs of Victory. The pages of this book, Memory, describe a monument made in a single afternoon by 1,000 toiling servants swarming over a lump of fallen stone as large as a collapsed mountain. By the end of the day, the stern figure of Elgurnon stares down into a valley, carved out from the foothills of the rock. The slaves have disappeared. Light radiates from the Edolin's narrowed eyes and its open, snarling mouth. Hail Elgurnon, first among the gods, mark his victory eternal. These elven gods, if they even were that, do not sound very kind. Viddasala, Exile of the Forbidden Ones. Page of this book's memory show the blazing forms of the Evenuris banishing a howling spirit from the reaches of the Fae that touch their lands. A voice rings out, stern and imperial. For abandoning the people in their time of greatest need, for casting aside form to flee where the earth could not reach, we declare Xebenkeck and others of her ilk exiled from the lands of the Evenuris. Didn't we fight Xebenkeck in some weird Dragon Age 2 thing? Or am I getting my demons mixed up? Evil spirits mixed up. Beware, their familiarity with shape allows them to travel paths unaided. They may be bound, but only the protection of your gods will fully shield you from their malice. They are forbidden from the earth. That is our right. Homecoming. Memory. Describe an elf approaching a city of glass spires so deeply blue they ache. The city's outskirts are wrapped in lakes of mist, and figures stroll along the pearly, glowing strips as if they walked on solid ground. Groves of trees woven into enormous parks shelter elves in quiet hollows, while other elves walk below a river churning along an invisible shoal in the air. The scene hums with quiet talk and contentment as the memory's maker reaches the city's gates already thrown open wide. Wow, that sounds really amazing. Any other cool books I can read? I'd be all for that. Oh my. Modify weapons? Loot? The very private diary of Sandal Feddic. Do not read. Enchantment. It's all enchantment. Is this where Sandal? What? Superb corrupting room, superb frost rune. This is... Was Sandal here? That is so awesome. Oh look, it's a wolf, like Fenhara. Whoa. That is so... See, look, it's like Kirkwall kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. There is what did it say? Archivist?
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
What are you?
I am study. I am a learning thirst. Come, know what has not been lost. New words, new stories. The Qunari would not approach, but we learned their words as well. If you wish to exchange knowledge, they congregate by the lower gate.
Oh, I obviously have questions. What is this place?
What did the old elves use this place for?
This is the Dirthara, the living knowledge of the Empire. The libraries of every city, the wisdom of every court. A connecting place whose paths are in disarray.
Why are the paths in disarray?
What put this place into disarray?
The Dirthara was made with world and fade. When they sundered, so did we. Paths broke, knowledge fragmented, many were trapped. I preserved their last words.
What last words?
What were these old elves' last words?
What happened? Where are the paths? Where are the paths? God save me, the floor is gone. Do not let me fall. Do not let me... On this spot, that is all.
Oh gosh, they died. What's Viddasala doing here?
I'm looking for a Qunari called Viddasala. Do you know what she wants here?
Viddasala, yes. She uses scholars and mages for study. They fear this place, but they seek to know the Veil.
The Veil?
What does Viddasala want to know about the Veil?
I regret I do not have more information. I am sundered from myself. If you discover another one of me nearer the Qunari, I may know more.
Oh.
Kindly give it my greetings. I have not thought with myself for some time.
Oh gosh, that sounds awful. Can you share your knowledge?
There must be thousands of years of history here. There must be so much you can teach us.
I will try to recall, honored patron, but there are gaps, breaks. Greetings, laughter, Ema Enasal, forms out of air, light, memories. And yet there are so many broken parts at every... Missing. I cannot. There is no more. Apologies. I knew all once. We knew. With the break, only fragments or knowledge new since the fall.
Since the fall.
We'll be going now.
Know this. An unknown person, not of the Qunari, recently woke the librarians.
An unknown person? Could this be our agent of Fenhara?
The librarians facilitated learning before the fracture, before the fall. Now, beware them. They are unwell.
Oh, look, there's Qunari. They're stuck. Couldn't happen to a nicer group of bad guys. So did this archivist say when the spirit, or when the veil and the world was split? Does that mean when Carivia split the veil open? The best defense, 85,000? What does this even look like? Let's see what this even looks like. Come on, Thom. No. Thank you. 80. I know I have the money and I don't have much left to spend it on, but no, thank you. Okay, well, we made a little bit of progress today. We went through a couple mirrors and now we're in our third. So tomorrow we will continue exploring this shattered library. I'm probably going to change my clothes back because I feel a little ridiculous right now for some reason. I don't know. I'm just not feeling this for Theron. But anyway, that's all for tomorrow. And this is where we're ending for today. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.